Ladies and gents, welcome to the Stik Premier League South. For some reason, I think in the previous episode I called it the Premier League North, but whatever. We are in the Stik Premier League South. Look at all these teams we get to play against. 4 go down in relegation, it looks like. 2 go up in promotion, 1 automatic and 1 promotion playoffs. But as we all saw last season, no difference. Let's go to the season preview. No. Wah, wah. Dead last is what we're expected. We are 1,000 to 1 odds of being promoted this season. That is harsh. But that's what we were last season. And to be honest, again, I'm not looking to be anywhere up here. I'm just hoping to finish away from these bottom 4. So anyway, we have had some busy times. I've gone through the entire friendly season, and I will show you that in just a minute, but we do have some transfers in. A few episodes ago, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I got a great tip by my buddy Malcolm Clark. He's got a great channel that he does a lot of pool videos on, but he's also started his own football manager blog or football manager channel called True Football Manager. So definitely go over to both channels and check out his stuff. But he told me about a young lad named Tyler Scarth. Unfortunately, at the time that he told me, I couldn't pick Scarth up simply because he'd already played for 2 teams in that season. And in the Evo Stik and around this league, you can only play for 2 teams in a season. And any more than, if you move again, you're basically not going to be able to play for them. AKA what we had with Kilburn way back when we picked him up and I couldn't use him at all for the last couple of games of the season. So basically, new season, new transfer policies. So our first signing of the summer is none other than Tyler Scarth. So he comes from Glossop under 23. I mean, from Glossop, but he played in the under 23s. Didn't have a very successful time, but as you can see, he's doing fairly well for us. 4 goals in, I mean, obviously this is the friendly season again, but 9 appearances, 2 off the bench, 6.76 average rating. Potential is through the roof. 3.5 stars. This is someone who Malcolm had used, so the very low end of the actual database, not this separate database that I'm using, and was doing very well. So numbers don't look stellar. I mean, composure's terrific, acceleration, agility, and pace are amazing. Stamina's good, natural fitness is good. I mean, some of these numbers that are, 8 or 9 and above are very good. So poacher, advanced forward, exactly what I'm looking for. He can play defensive forward, which is another good one for me. Number 1 in the bag, and I'm very happy with. So let's see how Tyler Scarth can do for City of Liverpool this season. So number 2 is a boy you have seen before. John Thurkel, 19 years old, has come to us on a free. Basically, York decided to release him. I don't know if that was because he just didn't get enough game time with them or with us, and he didn't play very much and didn't do very well. I don't know. But he does come back. He is, I believe he's a hot prospect. So we've got some very weird transfer stuff going on. And personally, I think it's funny. But so let's just continue with Thurkel right now. For our 5-star potential ability, 2-star current ability, he will be okay off the bench here and there. Probably won't get a lot of game time, but he is only a hot prospect, so all good for me. 6'5" in 5+4, appearances in the friendlies. Aggression 18. I still don't know. Is that good a thing or a bad thing? I tend to think that's not a good thing. He goes hard into tackles. But determination, leadership, teamwork of 12, I love. Natural fitness and acceleration, perfect. Loving that, absolutely loving that. Just hope he doesn't go down. Next one up, Joe Halford. Can play up and down the right side and left side, but mainly I got him in for both a DR and a DL role. Inverted wingback, not great. I didn't figure that out until after. But 4-star current ability, 5-star potential, or 4.5-star potential. So here's the weird thing. If you notice, I could do annual contracts now. The weird thing, Thurkel originally wanted an annual contract, and you could do it by basically saying offer contract, you could do part-time or non-contract, and he wanted a contract of I think it's like £350 per week or thereabouts for a 1-year contract. And then I changed it to non-contractor to see what would happen. He wanted £60 a game. Was happy with it, so I was like, okay, why don't we stick with that for a little while? And then if someone comes in for him, I'll just offer him an annual contract. And that's basically what I did for a couple people. But it's odd that you have, I wanted £300 a week for 1-year contract. Oh yeah, £60 a week for each game, that's fine. Whatever I don't play, whatever. It just doesn't seem very realistic. But this database is not very realistic at all in many of the different ways that it works. So going back to Joe Halford, 661 in 6+3 average appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. He scored a penalty. I don't remember that one, but numbers are okay. I mean, obviously natural fitness and pace. Leadership of 12. We got some good leaders in this group now, at least growing. Acceleration of 10. So defensive fullback, perfect for what I need him for. And that it's pretty much these are the roles that he's going to stay in. Is the DL, DR, mostly the DR. We'll see. Joe Camozzi's still around. We still got some players from previous seasons that are still there. So I'm not too worried. James Boyd from Goulet. How do you... No history? He's got no history. There's the history. Goulet, I'm going to say. But he also is on a 1-year contract. 4.5 current ability, 5 potential. Look at these greens. Work rate terrific, vision terrific, leadership terrific, decisions, natural fitness, pace, acceleration. I'm noticing, and I've been noticing the past couple of years, that this game is all about pace and acceleration. And if you got some good numbers, for the most part, good numbers all around, but you've got terrific pace and acceleration, you've got yourself a player and a half. 6'5'9", average rating, 4+3 appearances in the midfield. Not great. Again, this preseason I'll get to in a minute, but I did the exact same thing as last season, so we'll see. Hold on just a sec. And finally, so with David Dale having left a little while ago, as we all know, we have Thewlis in goal, and he's going to stay in goal for right now. But I needed a young goalkeeper that can sit in the under-23s or even sit as a main squad player. But these guys are right here and above. James Hitchcock is really the only one that I could have used as a backup. And 3-star potential, but he's still only 1.5 star in the silver ability, and that's not even that good. So Kieran Price comes in. He did play a bunch of games, 6'8" average rating in 6+1 appearances. I'm not too unhappy with this guy. He could actually fight Thewlis for that number 1 position. So I am ecstatic about this guy. So he may only be 2.5 stars right now, but again, potential of 4 to 5 stars, freaking fantastic. So acceleration, agility. I mean, obviously with a goalkeeper, acceleration and pace aren't the neediest things, but it does mean he can jump off his line. Agility, jumping reach 12, natural fitness. Let's see, goalkeeping, aerial reach of 12, reflexes of 12. So I'm loving this guy. He's going to be in and around the first team. That is for sure. So that does it for our transfers. I don't think I have anyone on the transfer outs. So today's match does see us up against Dunstabletown FC. And this is the first match in the ever-growing freaking set of fixtures that we have. This is going to be one hell of a season. But let's show you the friendly season. Ta-da! So we crushed City of Liverpool under 23s. I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it. Our under 23s actually kind of suck, I'm sad to say. But then, like I said before, it was all about getting the money. Games against Aston Villa, Birmingham, Barnsley, Bury's under 23, Bradford City, Bristol City, and Brighton. So, I mean, look at the attendance. 5,000 people there, 3,400, 4,000 here, 33,000, 3,700, 4,500. This is all about getting the money, and we got thrashed. 12-0 in these first 3 games. And then finally we come back against Congleton, 2-0. Bury we actually drew. Bury is where? Bury is in the Sky... Barry. It's Barry, right? Barry in the Sky Bet League 1. So... obviously, they're under 23s, not as good as Barry, but still, I'm happy for the 2-2 draw. Bradford City, another loss. Caernarfon is a Welsh team. I don't know where in Wales, because it doesn't say anywhere. It's obviously not in the Premier League. But 3-0 win over them. Bristol City, we actually lost by 1 single goal, so 1-2, not too bad. Then 3-1 win over Hereford, then 1-0 over Marine, and then finally a 3-0 thrashing at Brighton's hands. So, not too shabby. But if you look at our finances, bingo, We are at 370,000 overall balance, 30,000 profit loss this month, 39,000 income this month. So obviously we're doing very well in terms of finances. Basically, I just want to keep growing and growing until we can become professional if we do get there. We got a couple months left until FM19. So let us see how we do. But today is Dunstabletown FC. Where do they hope to finish? Dunstable. 21st. So if we want to get off to a good start, this is how we're going to do it. They are obviously in favorites. Let's get to it. So this is how we're looking today. Basically, we have Thewlis in goal, Jenkinson, Kilburn, Smith, and Halford comes in for the back four. Alley, Hinchcliffe, Boyd comes in, and Hancock's in the midfield four. Malarkey and Noon up top. Couple of notes. Tyler Scarth and Tyler Bell are both injured. Tyler Scarth is out for 6 to 12 days, so about 2 weeks. And 3 to 7 weeks for Tyler Bell. So they both got injured during the friendlies, and I was none too happy. They are playing a 4-3-3. This is going to be a tough game. 4-3-3s. I've tried to stay away from simply because they are overpowered in this game. And... okay, good. Sounds on. So they are definitely overpowered in this game. I don't know how they do. Oh, off the bar. But I don't know how it works when it's the opposing team that's doing it. So, but up to Malarkey. Passing it in. Oh, Noon. Noon, what are you doing to me? But it's out for a corner. Hancock's with a corner. Kicks it out to Noon. That one's going to be orbiting the Earth any second. So, yeah. So Hancock's with another corner to nobody, and nobody's going to get... okay, Hancock's picks it up, bangs it into Boyd. Hinchcliffe, and... yeah, they've got too many people in there, so... ah, there we go, Hinchcliffe. Noon, why can you not get it on target? I do have Caleb Oldman on the bench. I am planning on giving him a contract now that I can. So Malarkey, why would you do that? Alley, Hinchcliffe, or Hancock's rather. Oh, come on, people! Yes! Zach Alley, my man from 4 seasons ago, or 3 seasons. Wow, I don't even. How many seasons have I been doing this? Oh my goodness! So Alley bangs it all the way out to Hancock's, who passes it into Alley, pinballs it off people. Hancock's gets it, smacks it all the way over. Alley just open goal as the goalkeeper. I don't know if he's picking himself up or falling down. So, whoo boy, we are actually dominating him in 9 shots, 4 on target. Possession's about even, so I'm not too unhappy about this. Everyone's delighted. Let's get going. And you guys got to work on your passing. Things like that do not work. So Halford with the throw in into Boyd. 2 new boys. Halford bangs it into Malarkey, but unable to get there. Hinchcliffe brings it down. Boyd with a side step heel. I don't know what that was. But unfortunately, Dunstable does pick it up. And they're working the ball around. Come on, guys. Oh. Over the bar. Let's do a little concentrate here. We're going to throw a little concentrate into the mix. So overall, Smith and Kilburn, I should work... oh, and boy, damn. 6'4" for the new boy. I should work on picking up a new defender. Damn it. Horton here's a hootin'. So 62 minutes in. I don't want to see that again. I'm doing another... concentrate. Okay, so Boyd is getting his ass handed to him. So, Parker or Hare? I'm going to do Hare for right now and see how he does. Mainly, Parker is a better player if you look at the numbers, if I remember correctly. But Hare comes in. James Boyd has not had a terrific first outing for us. But Hinchcliffe to Noon. I actually thought that would hit the side netting, so... and we still dropped down to 10th. I don't care. But look at this. Halford Bangs it all over to Hinchcliffe, who terrific pass up to Noon. And right into that upper right corner, I guess. So, Thewlis, Smith, Hare. Noon is open again. There's some open people. Oh my, yes! I was thinking Malarkey was going to shit his pants or something there, but gets it, bangs it off the keeper into Hinchcliffe's foot, and just smacks it in the back of the net. So Brad Smith, Hare has a great forward header. Noon, and you got our guys here. Malarkey cannot get it off the keeper's hand, but Hinchcliffe picks up the slack, and it's 3-1 City of Liverpool. Now remember, Dunstable is in the lower, or expected to be in the lower part of this league. So, however, this does raise my hopes a little bit. So I'm going to do a concentrate. So if we can beat the likes of Dunstable, granted this is the first game of the season, and everyone's got little shaky legs, it gives me hope that we can actually do something. Obviously, again, I'm not expecting a third promotion in a row, but open Noon, oh, that would have been terrific. Just around the keeper, but no. So we have Hinchcliffe picking it up, and to nobody. There we go. Good job, Halford. Dropped down to second. I don't know what is going on here. So, but Halford at its 69. Smith. Oh, Smith. Pickering. Thurkel. Pickering. Thurkel. Did Thurkel come in? Hare. Alley. 4-1. Looks like, a concussion. That's not good. I think I definitely need to pick up a MRML and a center back. So Hancock's pass it into Hare, switches to the other. Oh no, he doesn't. Pass it to Hare though, or Alley, and Alley gets a second of the game. That should be the game. 4-1. Come on, end the game. End the game. Nice tackle to end the game. Full time. 4-1 City of Liverpool. 16 shots, 9 on target, 48% possession. That's fine. What were the other match stats? So we got the clear-cut chances 4-2. So we still allowed them 2 clear-cut chances. Passing 60%. 7.67 average rating though. I will take it. I will take it every single day. I predicted a win for Dunstable today and maybe could have seen City of Liverpool snatching a draw, but I certainly didn't see the Perps winning this one. Well, F you, Mark Forrest of 442. Let's head to this dressing room. Passionately, I am so happy with that. That is a fantastic way to start off. Royston and Evesham. Let's see, where are they? So Royston lost their first one. Evesham. Drew your first freaking game. Oh no, you lost your first freaking game. Smith is out 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Halford makes his debut. Classy Alley. First game. Freaking fantastic. Love you, boy. I'm definitely giving you a 1-year contract when... not right now. I'd like to keep the finances at least as good as I can keep them before starting to dish out 1-year contracts. I did say I was going to, and I will. Don't you worry. The likes of, Tyler Bell's going to get one. Boyd and Halford already have one. Hancock, Scarth. I did not get Scarth because I picked Scarth up so quickly, I didn't even think about getting a 1-year contract. So when I picked him up, I was like, get him. That's it. So I will definitely get him on a 1-year contract. We got contract. Jesus. Alley. So we've got this team going. It's a good team. I'm happy with this team. Definitely need to pick up 2 more players, I think at the least. But we'll see. So anyway, that does it for my first episode of Season 3. Let's see how we do next time. Thank you so much for watching. As always, take care and enjoy.